actually speaking about that Mate 30 Pro. This is just a quick update because on yesterday's episode, we talked about how presumably the event that took place in Germany was they were going to announce that their newest device was not going to ship with Google Play services, YouTube, various other Google apps. It was speculation, confirmed speculation, insider sources, however it was referenced on the original article. But we now have confirmation that that's actually the case. So the device fully launched now. I guess it was this morning, Mate 30 and Mate 30 Pro. And they both lack YouTube, Google Maps, Gmail, the Play Store, Google Play services, which are important to install any Google apps. A couple of videos popped up on social media of an individual that was at the event attempting to install Google Play from APK Mirror. It was blocked, and then attempting to also install a YouTube APK. And of course, when you go to install the YouTube APK, it asks you to install Google Play services first, which then that doesn't work as well. So it may prove to be a slightly more difficult than people had originally imagined when it comes to bringing one of these latest Huawei devices up to your standard from a Google Play services, YouTube perspective. I should note that an interesting part of the presentation here, or some information that emerged via the presentation, is that Huawei's going to continue selling the device without the Google Play services, instead opting for their very own version of that, like a Huawei version of that. They claim that they're going to have Facebook and Instagram available in their version, and they've also got a fund set aside, a bunch of money to encourage other developers to bring their stuff to that particular platform as well. But then the strange part, or I guess just the unusual part, is they also say they're going to train staff in smartphone shops to show customers, how to get the apps they need onto the devices. So there will be apparently some type of workaround, and you're going to go into the store and they're going to show you how to sideload these apps. It seems like a bizarre, I mean, I don't know how well that strategy is going to work. I guess it's better than no strategy at all, but it is just a bizarre, I mean, the situation has been bizarre, but now it's like there's no dispute. The device is going to launch. It will be the first device in a while for Western markets from Huawei that's not going to have that Google stuff on there. And you have to believe it's going to substantially hurt the potential of that device in those markets. I just find it hard to believe that a lot of people are going to be willing to work through some of these hoops. I get it. We have a tech-savvy audience here. Some people are going to want to do it, and they're going to say, look, this device is exciting to me, and therefore I'm going to go through the process of attempting to get the apps that I need on there. Or maybe they're just going to say, I don't need those apps. Forget it. I don't care. The apps I need, I can get them anyhow. Who knows? Now, obviously, they spent a lot of time on the camera department of the device, as expected. They've got some interesting specifics regarding the camera. 40 megapixel super sensing camera with a larger than normal sensor. That's their words, not mine. An 8 megapixel camera with 3x optical zoom. A 40 megapixel Cine camera dedicated for video use. It has a wider ratio sensor than the others. I mean, capable of doing slow motion up to 7680 frames per second. Is that right at 720p? Are we in phantom territory? That's bananas. I have to see that in action for myself, but that's obviously a crazy specification for the time being. A 3D depth sensing camera. I mean, they spend all the time on a camera. This is the future. It's I don't even know if we're buying smartphones or cameras anymore, Will. It's it's almost like we're watching camera presentations. It's look at our camera this year. Right. And then, and by the way, it's a smartphone.
Mm-hmm. It does that as well.
Yeah, it's kind of, we're in that department now, but anyhow, they're really happy with it. They say it's faster, of course. It's also got 5G. Huawei making a big deal in the 5G territory as well. So that happened today. You guys let me know down in the comments here if you're willing to take a shot at a device that does not natively have any of the Google services associated with it. If you can, I don't know, maybe you don't care about that stuff at all, or you're willing to go through the hoops involved in installing the stuff manually. Though, if you do that, it's still going to be a headache when it comes to updates and all these other factors. Because then it's You got to do the thing manually over and over again. So it's going to be an ongoing thing. But nonetheless, Mate 30 Pro, it's in the world as is. And Huawei, they got to, I mean, here's the thing. The product's already in development. The product's ready to launch. They did all the work, right? These things are in development for like a year before they come out. So can you really expect them to not launch a device, just be like, hey, we don't have Google Play stuff, so we're only going to launch it in China, when they had fully expected to launch it in multiple markets? I don't know. I don't think so. So this seems inevitable, and we're just going to have to, this will be the first real test to see what people's threshold is for a world without Google on an Android smartphone.
Yeah, it really is just unfortunate. Just looking at the specs, it's a beast.
You're into those specs.
Really
Did you
impressive.
just use the word beast?
Yes.
On the show, so that's Willie Do, ladies and gentlemen. It comes in space silver, emerald green, cosmic purple, black, orange for the 5G edition only, and forest green for the 5G edition only. How do they coordinate their greens? Does that forest green not look exactly like Apple's Play It green? Like, maybe it's a little bluer. Anyway, whatever. They're communicating in the background. It's like gas stations setting the price, Kirk. You know how it goes. You know
color green is in.